Hello everyone. I would like to invite you to listen to a story about the castle. Can you see the castle? Wow, it's a big castle. And this castle, me and my son made together. This castle has got a flag, has got a door, and the bridge, and some windows. Let's look at the book together. In the castle. Have you ever visited an old tumble-down castle and wondered what it was like to live there long, long ago? This castle belonged to a king and a queen, but they didn't live in it alone. I wonder who lived in the castle. There is a king and his queen, but who else lived in the castle? Knights lived here too, and ladies in waiting, and horses, and blacksmiths, and cooks. It was a very busy place indeed. Let's have a look. What can we see? Who lived in the castle? I can see 2 horses. Can you see horses in the castle? 1, 2. I can see a knight on a horse. There he is. There are some guards by the gate. There are some chickens too. The castle was a very busy place. The king of the castle ordered everyone about. He sent knights on exciting adventures. The king was telling the knights what to do and where to go. And when they rushed back with tales of all they've done, the king's little nephew would long to be a knight. The little boy was learning how to be a knight. I wonder, what did he need to learn to do? But first, he'd have to learn to ride and fight with a wooden sword. Here you go. The little boy is learning how to ride on a horse and fight with the sword. He was also helping a knight to get dressed. He'd help a real knight to get ready for each heroic quest. Do you remember what does knight put on his head? You're right, this is called helmet. Knights wear helmets, and they also hold in shield to protect themselves. Later, when he was old enough and brave enough, the king might make him a knight too. He'd kneel before the throne. "Arise, Sir Knight," the king would say, and tap his shoulders with a sword. There you go. Here is a little boy on his knees, and the king is using his sword to make the boy a knight. From then on, his job would be to help keep the kingdom safe. When enemies attacked, all the knights sprang into action. Look, all the knights are running to help, to keep the castle safe. They lifted up the drawbridge so no one could come in. But enemies swarmed across the moat and climbed the walls on ladders. So the knights fought them off with swords and pushed them ladders down. Then they shot with bows and arrows until the enemies ran away. To celebrate the victory, the king and queen had a party. Look at all them people, they all having party. They ate roasted peacock and fish with flowers and honey cakes and gingerbread. A jester clowned around and made everybody laugh. It was all the celebration. The next day, they played jousting. Two knights rode fast towards each other and tried to knock each other off. It hurt quite a bit if you lost. But if you won, you got a prize and everybody cheered. Soon, the castle went back to normal. The king gave orders and ruled his kingdom. The cooks cooked and servants cleaned. And the knights did whatever they liked until they were needed again. This is the end of our story. Bye-bye for now.